Hello, I'm Antwan Lofton, Vice President of Human Resources, and this is New in Duke Blue. I'm joined today by Adam Klein, the new Associate Vice President for Economic Development. So Adam, welcome.
Thank you.
So if I recall correctly, you joined Duke in 2024?
I did, March of 2024.
It's quickly going by, I'm sure.
It has.
So that was an interesting time when not just Duke, but universities and institutions as a whole was really starting to try to figure out how do they wrap their mind around this term called economic mobility. What does that mean to you, and why do you feel that universities are really playing a huge role in getting into their communities?
I mean, when you're talking about economic mobility, you're talking about the ability for somebody to improve their economic status in their lifetime. You're trying to understand if someone at age 25 or 40 is earning a certain amount, how does that compare to their parents' earnings at that time? Inherently, as a generational measure and a generational challenge, I think universities, and Duke in particular, can play a really important and critical role because we have staying power. We are anchor institutions, and I think the opportunity to contribute to Durham's flourishing and thriving and grow the Duke and Durham partnership through this work was just a great opportunity.
I was reading about this homegrown initiative that is coming out of your office and the senior executives in which you support. Kind of share a little bit about that with us, and what is the challenges that you're trying to solve for here?
If you look at the data, if you're born in North Carolina and you live in the Triangle, you earn on average $24,000 less per year than someone who moves here. And so I think Duke has a really important role to play in changing some of those trajectories. And so Homegrown really is our commitment to that work, and it organizes the work across four pillars. We're talking about employment, we're talking about building, construction spend, buying, which is procurement, not related to construction, and then investing really in affordable housing. These are exciting opportunities because they open up new opportunities for small businesses to contract with Duke. It opens up employment opportunities for folks in our community to really have stable and quality employment, and then also have a career pathway ahead of them that they can advance in and see great progress with.
How do you foresee Duke, not just one of the largest employers in the area, but how do you see us positioning ourselves in the long run to be a great neighbor to our community?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, I think I start with the fact that Duke and Durham have obviously an intertwined history and also a presence. So 62.5% of our employee base lives in Durham, which I think is amazing. That's a great part of the story. In the Duke Community Affairs Office, we really orient around our strategic community impact plan that organizes our work based on input from community members and community leaders, and informed by Duke's own strengths and ways that we can collaborate with the community. Our Center for Community Engaged Scholarship is one that I think is just amazing.
Phenomenal.
In creating that strong academic partnership with our community that is really quite rare, honestly, in a lot of educational settings. Because I think about the future for Duke, I think we're putting in place some really important structured systems through Homegrown, through the center, and others that are happening across the institution that create a stronger connective tissue and relationship between Duke and Durham and the Triangle region.
Well, Adam, as always, thank you so much for your
Thanks,
partnership and for
Likewise.
everything that you're doing for Duke and our community.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, there you have it, and now you know who's new in Duke Blue.
For more videos from working at Duke, subscribe.